Sometimes love begins with rivalry. Other times, it walks into the office in a tailored suit. Turkish dramas have mastered the art of mixing romance with workplace chaos, and when you throw in a cold, powerful CEO, the result is pure obsession. If you're into strong, career-driven women, dominant yet soft-hearted men, and stories where love blooms amidst power struggles, then here are top 10 CEO romantic Turkish dramas you need to watch with English subtitles. 1. Love Logic Revenge. Aşk Mantık İntikam. The story of this drama revolves around Esra, a woman determined never to end up like her financially reckless parents. She marries Ozan, a dependable young engineer, until he suddenly quits his stable job to start his own company. Their marriage collapses under financial pressure. Years later, fate plays its game again. Esra meets Ozan, now a successful CEO. Furious and heartbroken, she hatches a plan to win him back, just to break his heart in return. But in this twist-filled romantic comedy, love doesn't follow logic. Want to see who gets the last laugh, or love? Watch this drama to find out. 2. Herden. You Are Everywhere. Imagine thinking you've found the perfect home, only to learn someone else owns half of it. And not just anyone, but your arrogant new boss. That's what happens to Senal, a strong and witty young woman who ends up sharing both her house and workplace with Demi, a confident CEO with a short fuse. Their forced proximity sparks hilarious clashes and intense chemistry. From fiery arguments to undeniable attraction, this romantic comedy is as charming as it is chaotic. Curious to see how living together turns into loving together? Start watching now. 3. Bart Oyunu, Twist of Fate. Adner believes that losing her first love means losing her only chance at happiness. She enters a fake marriage with Rüzgar to help him avoid deportation, expecting that he'll propose for real on their anniversary. But when he leaves her heartbroken instead, Adner meets Bora, a cold and workaholic businessman. Their paths cross unexpectedly, and fate takes the lead. In this fresh take on love and destiny, opposites attract in the most surprising way. Want to know how a fake marriage leads to a real romance? Dive into this one. 4. Dolyane, or Full Moon. Nasley, an aspiring chef, becomes a private cook for Ferret, a wealthy and disciplined businessman. Ferret assumes his cook is an older woman, but when he discovers Nasley's true identity, his orderly world is turned upside down. As attraction simmers in the kitchen, misunderstandings boil over. Ferret accuses her of being a gold digger, while his flirty friend also starts falling for Nasley. With emotions running wild, their journey is both sweet and stormy. Want to know if love can survive trust issues and tangled hearts? Watch Dolyane. 5. Hayatımın AK, Love of My Life. This story begins with Gox, a single woman working in an advertising agency, feeling the pressure to find love as everyone around her gets married. Enter Demi, a charming, successful CEO and the object of her growing affection. With ambition pushing her forward and emotions catching up fast, Gox finds herself caught in a classic workplace romance. One filled with stolen glances, bold moves, and surprising twists. Can love be planned like an ad campaign? Watch and find out. 6. Aşk Laftan Anlamaz. Love Doesn't Understand Words. Mistaken identity sets this story into motion. Hayat, a spirited young woman, is hired after being confused for someone else. She finds herself working directly under Murat, the stern CEO of a fashion company. As they clash and collaborate, feelings begin to rise. But when secrets surface, the trust between them is put to the test. It's a workplace romance built on misunderstanding, chemistry, and fate. Want to see how love grows out of lies? This drama has all the answers. 7. Karolkask, Love for Rent. Adner works hard as a waitress to support her family, never asking for more than peace and stability. Ömer is a quiet, wealthy CEO with no time for nonsense, until a chance encounter at Adner's restaurant changes everything. Their lives become entangled in a secret deal involving love, deception, and heartbreak. But sometimes, real feelings grow from fake intentions. Want to witness a love story born from a lie? This one's waiting for you. 8. A Kensi Kuz. Early bird. Senal dreams of becoming a writer but finds herself working in an advertising agency to avoid an arranged marriage. There, she meets Can, the charismatic boss who's hiding secrets of his own. Their relationship begins with mystery, mischief, and mistaken identities, but quickly transforms into something deeper. His feel-good romantic comedy is full of laughter, heart, and slow-burn love. Want to follow a love story filled with twists, trust, and typewriters? Don't miss this one. 9. Senal Cap'n. Love is in the air. Ida's dream of studying abroad is crushed when her scholarship is cancelled by Serkan Bolat, a cold and controlling businessman. A twist of fate forces them into a fake engagement. But as their pretend relationship continues, unexpected emotions bubble to the surface. He's stubborn. She's fiery. And together, they're electric. This enemies to lovers drama is packed with witty banter, heartache, and hope. Wondering how a deal for revenge turns into real romance? Let the story unfold. 10. An Adner Arsk. Love out of spite. The story begins when a brilliant engineer, Adner, starts her dream job, only to argue with a man she assumes is the janitor, who turns out to be her boss. Yarn, the CEO, is amused but intrigued. As workplace conflicts grow messier and her brother joins the chaos, so does their love-hate dynamic. This one's a roller coaster of laughs, tension, and growing passion. Want to see how a mistaken identity starts a steamy office war? Press play on this one. So, which of these CEO romances will you be watching first? Tell us your favorite in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Turkish Drama Notion.